everyone, I'm Kira.
I'm Nadine.
And I'm Olivia. Welcome to this video about radium. In this video, we'll talk about what is radium, the discovery, early use, the use of radium now, and the radium girls. Let's start off by saying that radium is a chemical element with the symbol Ra and the atomic number of 88. It is the sixth element in group 2 of the periodic table, also known as the alkaline earth metals. Pure radium is silvery white, shiny, soft, and intensely radioactive. Radium is an extremely rare element on Earth. It is found in uranium ores. It takes about 7 tons of ore just to produce a single gram of radium. Because it is so dangerous, only a few ounces are produced each year. Radium emits alpha particles, beta particles, and gamma rays. Radium-223 is sometimes used to treat prostate cancer that has spread to the bones. Because bones contain calcium and radium is in the same group as calcium, it can be used to target cancerous bone cells. It gives off alpha particles that kill the cancerous cells. Radiotherapy damages the cancerous cells' DNA and stops them from spreading around the body, dividing and growing. The main use for uranium today is for fuel in nuclear power plants.
20th of April 1902, Marie and Pierre Curie successfully isolated radioactive radium salts from the mineral pitchblende, also known now as uraninite, 4 years after they first discovered radium. Unlike polonium and uranium, radium does not occur naturally, so finding out how to chemically isolate it was a spectacular leap forward for science. When war broke out, hundreds of young women flocked to seek employment. One way they were employed was as watch and dial painters in factories. Dial painting was seen as the elite job for working-class girls at the time. It involved painting tiny watch dials with glow-in-the-dark radium paint and paid more than 3 times than the average factory job. Between painting each dial, the girls were instructed to slip their paintbrushes between their lips to create a fine point, which was easier to paint with. When the dial painters were finished each shift, they glowed in the dark due to the radium they'd ingested through the paintbrushes, a look they were sure would drive potential suitors wild. They believed at the time that small amounts of radium being ingested could be beneficial to human health, but this was far from the case. It started to slowly kill the radium girls, giving them conditions such as radium jaw and bone cancer. The factories were finally closed in 1938, after more than 50 people had died.
Radium was included in many things in the early years of its discovery. Some examples can be shown in 1. Chocolate. Food products containing radium were popular overseas until they were discontinued in 1936. 2. Water. Radium water crocks like the Revigator stored a gallon of water inside a radium lace bucket. Drinking the water would cure any number of ailments. 3. Toys and nightlights. The radium scope, a toy sold as late as 1942, offered a glimpse of radium in action. Noting radium's famed luminance, the ad also mentions that the radium scope could double as a wonderful nightlight since it glows with a weird light in a dark room. Other things such as toothpaste, cosmetics, clocks and watches are also included.
Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you learned a lot about radium.